Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Standing indeed. Now, for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights, today we have a local beer. Yeah, my good buddy DJ always said, think global, but drink local. There's a lot of truth in that. Well, it's from the Fatheads Brewing Company. They're located in Middleburg Heights, Ohio, west of downtown Cleveland. And this is the Head Shrinker Imperial IPA. Not for lightweights by any stretch of the imagination. It checks in at 8% alcohol by volume, and the IBUs are 90. According to the date stamp on the bottom of the can here, this is 29 days old. So, we're not even one third of the shelf life through the beer yet. So, I tell you what, man, I never met a beer from Fatheads that I didn't absolutely love. And only thing I am disappointed in now that I've moved so far from the brewery, it's a long drive. Yeah, I got this small glassware here from Fatheads, and I thought it would be appropriate for this because all my other glassware is 20 ounce. And so let's go ahead and get this in here. It's pouring out fairly clear because failed to mention rather, that is unfiltered. Oh my gosh, ooh-wee. Some definite pine in there, some definite pine notes. Very dank smelling. So because this is unfiltered and I poured it in kind of fast, it made all that foam. Let's put it down here. Yeah, it has a slight haze to it, but not what I would expect from an unfiltered beer. So that's interesting. Very interesting. I have a little bit left over in the can there. Hey, before I drink this, I want to thank the brewers there at Fatheads for all the hard work they put into brewing each and every one of their beers. Matter of fact, they got the names of the guys here. Where is that at? Where I saw it. Oh, here it is here. Now I can't read. I know Matt and Chris. Who was the other one? Sean? I think it was Sean. Yeah, Matt was the guy who started it all. Matt. And yeah, I remember Matt from when he worked at a different brewery in Cleveland. He probably doesn't remember me. Uh, I was a friend of another brewer, and that brewer sent me out to see him, and I introduced myself. And the guy was real knowledgeable, and I thought to myself at the time, this guy's going to go places, and he did. Now, that's been probably 25 years ago, 26, 27 years ago that I first met him, and he has done outstanding things. So I wish him continued success. Well, let's go ahead and get this last little bit in here. It didn't really change it, but it's got some lively carbonation, beautiful medium golden color, some nice foam. Let's go ahead and drink it. Cheers to everybody. Oh, man. Mmm. That's a true West Coast style IPA there. Man. Plenty of pine in there. Dank. Lots of hop bite there on the finish. My buddy Jonathan, if you're watching this, man, I'll see if I can get one of these and send it to you. This is a true West Coast style IPA because we talk about that a lot. How I can't use that term. Yeah, it's well, let me just say, maybe I'll say the millennials. Let me say the millennial generation has just changed everything, and they like these fruity beers. You know, that's why you see all these East Coast style IPAs, the hazy IPAs. The millennials love that stuff. The true beer drinkers, though, prefer this style of beer right here. Something that's hoppy, up in your face, bitter. Yeah, this is the beer right here, Jonathan. Man. Nice hop bite on there, nice bitter finish. If you're a true IPA lover, you will absolutely love this beer. Now, this beer is not for beginners. It's not the alcohol or the IBUs. It's just that a lot of people don't like a bitter beer like this. Some people will drink a American lager and think that that is bitter. So if they think that's bitter, they're really not going to like this one. No. And I don't see how anybody could really think that a Budweiser is bitter. Really, where's it bitter at? I'm gonna have to slow down on that beer because I'll definitely drink that all the way through. But I'm gonna tell you one more time, it's from the Fatheads Brewing Company in Middleburg Heights, Ohio. I don't know the distribution network on Fatheads, but I imagine you can find this in quite a few states. Oh man, the Head Shrinker Imperial IPA, 8%. Give it a go. Be careful though. Be careful. Remember, chill out and have a beer. That's what Fathead's logo is all about. Hey, let me run out of here, my friends. But I tell you what, this is definitely a full-bodied beer. It's got medium carbonation, and it would go well with stronger pairings of food. This is not a salad type of beer. This is not a soup type of beer. This is for a meat and potatoes type of a meal, no doubt about it. But at any rate, life is short. Try new things like this beer right here. You won't be disappointed if you like West Coast style IPAs. With that said, let me run out of here because remember what I said. Life is short. I gotta always remember that. And to that end, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing Clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.